I picked up a Taurus TCP 738. This is a little 380 as a pocket backup pistol. This is my DeSantis Superfly holster, and it's such a tiny little thing. It's really nice, and I'll be doing a full review on this later. But right now, I'm on a quest to find the appropriate ammunition for this, something that will be effective. And that's kind of a challenge with a 380. 380 is pretty much it's a borderline caliber. It's not 9mm, it's not a 40 or a 45. And so there's a lot of different types of ammunition out there, but I'm looking for something specifically that will meet the FBI specification of 12 inches of penetration in ballistic gel. That's one main criteria. The next criteria is I want it to be reliable. It's got to feed properly. And one reason I'm doing ammo tests on this TCP is because lots of people have done ammo tests on 380 ammo before, but I haven't seen any of them do it from this. And I'm concerned with how the ammo performs from this little pistol. So I bought a whole bunch of different types of ammo. I've got some ClearBallistics.com gel here, and we're going to get started. The first one I'm going to put through the test is the Remington Golden Saber. This is a jacketed hollow point. It weighs 102 grains, so it's very heavy for a 380. And we're going to shoot 5 rounds of that into the ballistic gel here and also over chronograph so we can get an idea of what the speeds are. Okay, we're back. We've got the ClearBallistics gel block. We've got the results here, and they're not very good. I shot 5 rounds of the Golden Sabers into the block, and I put 8 rounds of it over the chronograph. Chronograph readings were about 756 feet per second on average, and that's just not very much. That's a heavy bullet, so I did expect it to be a little slower. I mean, it's heavy for caliber. Your typical 380 is around 90, 95 grains. This is over 102. So I did expect it to be a little bit slower, but the net effect is we get mediocre to fairly lousy penetration. Here on the block, you can see all 5 rounds. And we have in the block here an average among all 5 of 9.11 inches. 9.11 inches. We had the first bullet stopped at 8 1/8 of an inch. Second one made it to 8 1/2. The third one made it to 9 inches. The fourth one to 9 3/8. And the last one made it to 10 5/8. So you've got 4 bullets that failed to even make it to 10 inches. And the only one that did went to 10 5/8. That's unsatisfactory performance as far as I'm concerned. As far as expansion goes, they actually expanded really well, especially considering that they were moving at such a slow velocity. I was impressed with how they expanded. You look at the petals, you look at the talons, and these things are sharp. They will definitely cut a nasty wound through any attacker that you have to shoot these at. Problem is, they don't cut deep enough. They didn't penetrate far enough. So if a bullet doesn't reach deep enough to hit the vital organs, you can't really count on it to be an incapacitating round. So even though these expanded well, they didn't reach deep enough, so I'm going to have to rule them out of contention. The Golden Saber may be a fine bullet in other calibers, but in the 380, and specifically from the TCP, I'm going to keep looking because I don't think this one gets the job done. Thanks for watching, and hey, hit subscribe and stay tuned to shootingthebull.net for more ammo tests and equipment reviews.